did this for you. I felt that this is very LNS.
It is. It's good looking. It's a good looking suit. You're good looking, and thanks for being here. You're funny, and I just say yes.
You just say yes?
Because I heard that you want to be a talk show host, and I just say yes to that.
Yes!
Why wouldn't you want to do that?
You know, I heard that there might be an opening somewhere. The Grapevine or Deadline told me.
Yep. Grapevine and the Deadline are right. There's going to be an opening. I got one more year. I'm not going away right now, but
yes. But I'm not trying to rush you.
Have you always wanted to? Thanks. Have you always wanted to do this, or is this recent?
It was a thing that I always wanted to do, and I specifically wanted daytime because I was like, I want to give away free stuff. Like, I do. I want to help people go to college, maybe some cars, TV, you know, the basics.
Yeah.
But I also just I genuinely enjoy people, and so talking to them and you know, it's cool to talk to celebrities. Hello. But then it's also cool to talk to regular folks doing dope stuff, and so I was like, I would want to do that, but I got some things I want to do first.
Yeah, well, good. I mean, I think that's good to put it out there because, you know, that's manifestation is that's how you do it. You just.
So did you just give me a letter of recommendation? Is that what I just said?
I did. I think you would be great. I think you're funny, and I think you would love it. And if you love people and love helping people, it's a great job.
Well,
so I say yes.
Hello, UTA. Yeah. Do you hear this?
All right.
Okay. My agents are on alert.
So I heard that you discovered that you're funny in a beauty pageant.
Yes, child. The Miss Nigeria in America pageant. It's very just on brand. Nigeria in America, a miss. Yeah. Sign me up.
How many people are in there? Me.
I should have been a shoo-in.
Yeah.
And so, you know, 2 weeks before the pageant, they were like, hey, what's your talent? And I was like, I ain't got one because as a child of immigrants, your only talent is getting straight A's on your report card. And I was like, done. And I was like, I can't really do that on stage, and I'm not tribal dancing. I got to draw the line somewhere. And so they were like, well, you got to come up with something. And so I prayed. That was I was in college, and I just started my faith, walk with God, and I was like, yo, I need a salad. That's how I talked to Jesus. I was like, yo, fam, I need a salad. Come through. I don't know why it sounds like DMX, but that's in that moment. Come through, son. Anyway, and all I heard back from Holy Spirit was, do comedy. And I was like, nah. Because that made no sense. Ellen, I'd never ever done comedy before. I used to watch Def Comedy Jam back where there was cable boxes in one room, and we would sneak into the cable boxes. So they're a thing that happened. You know what? Google's the thing. And that was my only reference to comedy. So I was just and Nigerians are not forgiving people. If you're not funny, they'll just be like, whose daughter is this? Please get her off the stage. I don't know. Why is she here? And then my mom was gonna be in the audience with her friends, and I was like, God, have you met me? And he was like, either you're gonna learn to trust me or you're not. And that was the last thing he said, and I did comedy, and cut to, here I am.
Wow. Well, and that is sort of what this book is about. It's Bamboozled by Jesus, and it's all the things that Jesus, God, has put you through.
Yes.
And but you explain it.
But you know, it's the subtitle is how God tricked me into the life of my dreams. So things worked out. You know, just in case people are like, this is a blasphemy. Jesus don't be bamboozling folks. 2020, anybody? We all had big plans last year, and look at us now. But we're fine. We're coming out. We're on the other side of it. And similar to you, one of my favorite bits from you was when you did the conversation with God. That's kind of what this book is about. I got some questions. You know what I mean? I understand what you're trying to do, but fam, in the midst of it, can I call you up and yo, what are you doing? This is a no bueno situation. But in my life, I just kept saying, because sometimes you don't even have a good yes in you. You don't have a solid, I'ma do it, Lord. It's all right, I mean, if that's what you want, cool. And sometimes that's all he needs to get you to the next step. So I just kept saying yes to a lot of things that did not make a lot of sense. And then doors kept opening, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna walk through this one. I just kept walking, so here we are.
It's a good thing you're listening. Because
I almost did it.
They're doing you a solid. All right, more with Yvonne right after this. We're back with the very funny Yvonne Orji, and so you talk about in the book that you, while you were doing stand-up, you did a lot of different things to earn money.
Yes.
Do you want to tell people some of those?
Yeah, I used to host weddings. I actually used to host anything with a mic. So baby showers, birthdays, funerals. But it's always weird because, like, with the Nigerian weddings, there's a lot of tradition and a lot of protocol. And one specific wedding, I'll never forget, the bride was like, I don't want to do this, like, specific thing, which was the breaking of the kola nut. And she was like, tell my father. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, I got it. I'm the host. I go to the father, and I was like, your daughter doesn't want to do this thing. And he just looked at me and was like, who are you? Am I not paying for you? Please. And I was like, you know what, you're right. She's not going to mess with my check. You know, like, I was a fair weather host, okay?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not your job to do that. That's not fair.
This sounds like family squabbles.
Yeah. You mentioned earlier that you were going to be a doctor because your parents wanted you to be a doctor.
Yes.
They did not want you to go into comedy. I don't think any parents really go, you should try stand-up, because
Yes.
that always works out. But they must be proud now.
They are, you know, and it would have been better if they said, don't do stand-up. They actually just said, you want to be a jester. And I was like, I don't juggle balls. This is so awkward.
The hat with the ball on it, yeah.
I was like, they dismantled my soul. I was like, but no, they're super proud of me now. I bought a house in 2019, and I, like, flew them out to LA. And that's, I think, when they were like, she does something. These jokes, this comedy thing is walking out. And one day I was, like, sleeping, and I just hear my dad just, like, and this is the backyard, and these are her trees. I was like, who is he MTV cribbing? Like, what's happening? And he is, like, recording my house, like, the backyard. And I was like, oh my God, everyone in the village is gonna know where I live, what I got, and like, I don't want this.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, you know, they should be proud of you because
Yes.
you're doing great. You just got your first Emmy nomination
Yes.
for Insecure. You're great on Insecure. And I really mean it. I think you should, next year, I'd like you to guest host for me on, you know, try it out, see how it feels.
I will be so honored.
All right.
Yes, done.
All right. Next year, you're going to guest host for me.
This is a thing that can happen.
Yep.
You heard it first.
Yep. Bamboozled by Jesus is available everywhere books are sold, and today you're all getting a copy. We'll be back.